What's up, everyone? Cindy Infinity coming to you live on a nice Monday morning, almost afternoon. Just getting on here for just a teeny little bit. Let me know when you guys get in. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Please and thank you. Just going to give it a minute, you guys. See what's going on. You know, all the fun stuff going on. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Good to see you, hon. How's everything? I was up late last night, not because I wanted to be. We had a big rainstorm come through here last night, and so much wind, and so we were up. Am I cutting out a bit? Is that okay? Oh, hi. How are you, Centura? How you doing? Am I cutting out, guys? Really? Chuck, am I cutting out to you? Court, am I cutting out? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. No, that's okay, honey. That's okay. All right. Yeah, I was just saying how I got we got hit with rain last night. And if you guys didn't hear me on my last live talking about how we had the last time we got rain, where they did the addition where it meets the rest of the house, it was like the way the wind was blowing and everything. We were getting rain in my fireplace room. So we were up last night because we were so worried because the contractor came over and he patched it up a little bit, but he's got to do some other stuff, I guess, with the gutters and I don't know what else. But anyways, we were all worried that we were going to have more rain, and we just literally finished decorating for Christmas in the house yesterday. So thank you, Centura. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we were up until like 2 a.m. because it rained and was windy and nasty outside. So we were just worried because it hasn't gotten completely fixed yet. So I was like, oh God, it's like the last thing you want to worry about, you know? Had no problems when the roof was completely off the house or last year, but now everything's put back together and we're having a leaking problem. I'm like, oh my God, why? It's like never ending. And I get so mad. Like I'll get, because of all the time and effort that we've put into this house. And like, of course things are not going to always go right. But even just the time that like the contractor took to like getting it finished, a 6-week project turned into a year-long project, not just because, it was taking that much longer. It was because the contractor wouldn't show up for days at a time. And we love him. Like he's a great guy, but hey, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, so anyways, yeah. So I was like so friggin' pissed last night. Thank you, Court. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Court, you're doing StreamYard tonight. You're delving into the waters of StreamYard. You know what's funny? I've never gone live on my YouTube studio. I say that all the time. Like I need to practice doing that. And I've never done that. It's so funny. Thank you so much. But thank you for sharing. So yeah, I'll do another live like at nighttime. I just figured I'd come on and say hi real quick to you guys. I usually try to on Monday or Tuesday, during the day, because sometimes it's easier. Not everybody's going live and whatnot. But yeah, I'll have to do a live where I show you guys at nighttime the whole house lit up for Christmas. We have like Christmas explosion in my house. I didn't even put up all my trees again this year. I have so many Christmas trees. We have two. How many do I have this year? Two full-size ones and a couple other ones too. Oh, so yeah, yeah. Court, did you get some of that rain last night too? I probably sent it your way. Oh. Oh yeah, I'll come on your panel tonight. Sure. Absolutely. I'll give you a piece of advice. This is what I learned with going live and having a panel. It's great. You don't want to do too many people all at once, because then everybody starts talking over one another. You know what I mean? So like delve into it like, easily. You know what I mean? Don't overwhelm yourself with it. Oh no, Chuck. Well, happy early birthday. We'll have to do something to celebrate, but what? Wow. I hope everything is going to be okay. I hope everything's good. Sorry, guys, my allergies. Like all the dust that we kicked up in the house when we were decorating, we were sweeping and vacuuming. Oh, God. Hi, Adair. No, Mondays are boring. I love Mondays. Mondays are great. You know why Mondays are great? Because Mondays are like my Sunday. That's what Mondays are. Everyone goes everyone goes to work and to school. And I usually have at least a couple hours to myself to get the cleaning and the cleanup of the weekend, everything in the house done. So it's also my time to catch up with everybody. Oh, really? It's important. Yeah, well, you sent it my way then, Chuck. You sent all the rain my way. I know, we were so worried it was going to be raining in our fireplace room last night. I'm about. Oh yeah, it'll be. I know. I forget the time difference. What is it between the East Coast and where you are? What is it, like a 5 or 6 hour difference, something like that? Something like that. I have 4 children, Adair, and a man. So I guess it's like having 5 children. What's up? What's up? Wow, Chuck. Oh my gosh. Well, total left knee again. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know how the healing was 32 years ago, but I'm sure it's the technology is better now. Obviously, it's more advanced. So I know when you get replacements, a lot of times you can be healing quicker. I think that like one of the biggest things is like, getting up and moving when they tell you to appropriately do so. That's a big thing. Because I know people that have been in pain and that have had replacements, hip replacements, knee replacements, back surgery, shoulder surgery. I mean, back surgery is just brutal no matter what, I think. But it's the not moving all the time. It's like working through it a little bit as needed. You know what I mean? Not totally pushing yourself. I'm about to stop. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's because it was raining, Court. I bet you that's why. I bet you had to pull out your brace because it was raining. Let me tell you, my hands. Oh my God, you guys! Like I crack so bad. I crack my knuckles all the time. I have since I was a kid. But I have arthritis because of all working with my hands all these years. And I'm just hard on my hands. Like I'm a small person, so like I think like I overdo it sometimes because like I have to constantly like pull out stools or like lift up for things and grab things like tighter because I have little hands and I'm a short person and I don't know, it's weird. I just have always been really, really rough with my hands, like on everything, like when I cook, when I clean, when I'm really doing anything, honestly. Um Yeah, I dare, right? I know, seriously. They say that's why we're allowed to get pregnant. Although now they say that men can get pregnant too, or people that whatever. I don't even know. That whole thing confuses me, anyways. That's right, Chuck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Core, I think that our joints start to like get inflamed when it's because I know mine. If I've been working a lot at the salon or around the house, and then also compounded with like moisture, like in the air, if it's raining, not so much snow. Snow doesn't do it because the cold, well, I can't say that. The cold sometimes does bother it too, but it's either cold or like rain. That's what usually bothers my joints. Thank you, Chuck. I'm about, listen here. We're not stronger. I beg to differ with you. I want to see you pregnant with twins. See how you handle that. No tooting allowed there. Can't toot, toot, toot. No tooting allowed. Oh, so anyways, I feel like I'm like old and achy here. Who would win in a fight? Me. You got to watch out for those small ones sometimes, you know? I'm telling you. You like that. I like that. You know we love you, Adair. And I'm about, and Chuck, and Court. And what's up, everybody that's here? Oh, so I'm finally getting caught up on some of my appointments. I got to make a couple phone calls today too to make a couple more appointments. Just try to get caught up on doctor's appointments and things like that. So I have the dentist this week, which is going to be oh so much fun. It's just for a cleaning. I like going, but then they always tell me I got to come back. So it's always inevitable. No matter what I do, you know, I take good care of everything and it still doesn't matter. Sometimes genetic things just overtake how much maintenance you do, you know, but that's okay. Make sure we get it right. So I got my coffee here. I made a nice pot of hazelnut coffee. It's so good. And I mixed it with the espresso, the Cafe Bustelo, and I brew it a nice pot of that. It's so good. It's amazing. So what did y'all think of Mary's live this morning for those of you guys that were over there? I think all of us were over there. Most of us were over there. Any thoughts? And for all you Bush babies, please make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mary is so fun. Mary is so fun. You're making lasagna, I'm about? Look at you. You got to do a cooking live. I got to show you guys the end result of my soup that I made the other night. It's funny. One of my friends was watching me cook that night, and like I'm getting text messages afterwards, like, "Oh my god, like that was so funny," but I couldn't see anything, and you need to get a ring light for your phone. I'm like, I go live on my Chromebook, and I have a camera, like an external camera with one of those little ring lights on it. And it used to work with my like when I just had my regular laptop, but I can't figure out how to sync it with my Chromebook. Like I've been trying, I've had this thing for over, oh God, probably almost 2 years now. And I can't figure out, how, for the life of me, how to get it to sync. I have no clue. Anyways, I'm making my grocery list here. Tonight is garbage night. Garbage night is when we clean out the fridge, throw things away, finish up whatever's in there. Yeah, I made stuffed shells last night. Sunday we usually do like some kind of a Italian night, pasta, sauce, meatballs, chicken cutlets, something along those lines, usually on Sundays. So I made stuffed shells and I made a pot of spaghetti. And I had in my freezer, I had 2 things of meat sauce that I had made for Thanksgiving. And I had taken one of them out and used it on Thanksgiving. And then I took the other one out yesterday. You guys ever, yeah, we do have superpowers. Oh, you bought it made? It's actually pretty easy to make. And you can get the pre-cooked lasagna noodles, and those work really well. So you don't have to worry about like boiling them and then working with like flimsy noodles. Palomino sauce. I have. What's a palomino sauce? I don't know if I've ever. You mean puttanesca? I don't know what palomino is. I know bolognese. I know vodka, pesto, Alfredo. Yeah, lasagna. It's good. It's like good, like home cooked food. Like a pot roast or like a stew or a shepherd's pie or what's palomino? Am I not getting something? Okay, is that a joke or not? I don't know what. Now do I have to look this up? Oh my gosh, can you tell me what it is? I want to know. Well, you know where the term puttanesca sauce comes from. Oh, is that what it's called? Okay. It's when you take marinara and mix in heavy whipping cream. Okay. I got you. I make the best shepherd's pie. Oh my God. It's like my own version of it. It's so good. And it's like, so I make it and it's so easy. So like I just do it with ground beef and I saute like onions and celery, and if I have mushrooms, I throw mushrooms in there. And then I just take like canned corn and some frozen peas, and I do a quick like batch of like mashed potatoes, like the ones that you get like that are in the bag, and I like layer it all together and I bake it and I put a little bit of cheese on top. Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah, you call it that superpower. That's funny. I've heard of people doing that. I've heard of people adding like milk to it or cream. Right. You're right. And actually it's funny. I have a little bit of sauce left with the meat in it, and I was looking for a different thing to do tonight. And we love creamy sauces around here, probably more than we should. Oh, I'm about my grandmother, my nana used to make Yorkshire pudding at Thanksgiving. No. Was it Thanksgiving? No, not Thanksgiving, Christmas, because you use the grease from like the roast beef to make that. That's a good time. I haven't really tried to make that. I'll have to try to make it. My mother makes it every once in a blue moon. I don't have to twist your food about eating Italian food. All right, so a lot of times I do a healthy take. Like the kids love pasta, obviously. Like they like all kinds of pasta. I should do a live when I do this. I'm going to try to drive down to New York because I'm not too far from New York, and go to Arthur Ave, which is like the Italian, it's like Little Italy, like in that section of the Bronx. And there's a Italian food store there called Borgatti's, and Borgatti's it's all homemade pasta. But for years at Christmas time, I would get their homemade raviolis, and like they box them up and they layer them like in the cornmeal, and they're like the big ravioli, and they only have to go in the boiling water for like 3 minutes. That's it. But you got to do them like a little bit at a time because they're the big ones and you don't want them to get all meshed up. Where to Arthur Ave Court, I order from them, and they freeze dry and they ship. Now they ship anywhere in the US. They used to ship to just like certain areas in New York and Connecticut. But yeah, I'm getting my mother loves their stuff, and her birthday's coming up in December too. Actually, right near yours, Chuck. Um, yeah, there's a couple different Little Italies. Like there's the Little Italy that's down in like Soho, Soho, like down near Chinatown. There's that one there, and then this one is like the Little Italy, like in the Bronx, and that's where they do like the festival. Like they do a lot of festivals there. But I'm gonna go and get these raviolis one day. Beef Wellington. So Adair, I've never made beef Wellington, but I subscribe to a cooking channel, and this woman is amazing, and she makes cooking fun. Like I love to cook, and I love watching people cook things because when I watch them and she tries to make it simple, like it looks so much easier than when you're trying to read through something. And she did her own version of beef Wellington. I'll have to share the link. I'll have to post it to my community page, but it's a really easy or easier version of being able to do it. In the way that she did it, like made so much sense because it seems very like cumbersome and overwhelming. Like if you don't know, like you have to, get the meat right and the puff pastry right and all that. Okay. Baked ziti using palomino sauce. I never heard it called palomino. I don't know. I just haven't. That's so, oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, by Chinatown. That one's really good. And you got to eat in Chinatown. My kids, like, all they want to do is go to Chinatown and eat in Chinatown. Like, they want to eat. Like, they do the chopsticks, everything. Oh, yeah. Go by, yes. Absolutely. I want to go down before the holidays, Court. We should try to figure something out. We should go, me and you. You should come down my way, unless I go up your way. Because I do like going to Faneuil Hall too. But there's not really it's not like going into New York. It's not like going to Chinatown. It's not like going shopping and whatnot. Like that's just a lot of fun. That would be a fun live to do. Like if you can get to me, I'll drive there. I'll take the train, but I hate taking the train. Like you could even meet me here. You know what I mean? Because I'm probably like halfway between where you are and then New York. Or more than halfway, I should say. All right, cool. All right, we'll talk about that. Maybe we should do it before Christmas time. We could do a tour around New York City. We could meet up with Tish, maybe. I tried to meet up with her last year, but when the kids were on their spring break. But she had a lot going on too. Yeah, and I'm only about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, I've never done a live outside. Because I've never gone live from my phone. So it would be interesting to try to do. But yeah, that would be a cool collab to do, Court. Even if we do it right after the holidays, because my birthday's in January, that would be a fun birthday thing for me to do. And you can come with me and we can go live and we can go shopping and out to eat and we can video vlog it and then put it together or whatever. We could do it live. That'd be so fun. We'll get our hair braided. We're just going to do all these things all in one day, right? Literally, you can walk down one street and you get everything you need, Oh, that's right. And I'm the 15th. Oh, we should then do a birthday collab. Why don't we do that? Me and you. That'd be fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Birthday shenanigans. Yes. That's right. Shenanigans with the C's, Indian Court. That'd be so fun. That's right. I like this. This sounds like a lot of fun. All right, we're going to have to plan that. I think that's a good idea. After the holidays, but they'll still have stuff up for the holidays, I think. But either way, because sometimes it gets crazy. And I've been holding off on going to New York because there's all the, yeah, I know, right? There's all the migrants there. And not that I'm afraid of that, but there's just been so much crime and things going on. And then there was all this hubbub, talk about the mayor. And it's just getting out of control in a lot of places, But I'm like, I'm not going to be fearful to go, where I always go. You know what I mean? Like, it's just always where I am. So seriously, Court, that'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. And yours is December 20th. You're right on the, you text me. You want to see, I'll tell you what, Court. That's right. I'm about yours is December 20th. I got to write down everybody's birthdays here. Honestly, I got to have everybody send it to me. Court, it's so funny because like when I was working, outside, well, besides the salon and all that stuff, I also used to do education for this hair extension company for the longest time. And I would travel with them and do classes all throughout the US. And I would work some of their shows. And one of the big shows we would work was in New York City. And I would pick these people up, and these people would come in from like, Utah, like Midwest area, they like were like, I'm not making fun, but like it was definitely different for them to fly into like New York. Like New York was a whole different experience. Or they would fly into like New Jersey and we would drive. So I would pick these people up from the airport a lot of times because I lived close by and, whatever I could. And this way they didn't have to, get a taxi because even at that time, Ubers weren't as popular. And it's like we would go, like we would drive from like Connecticut into New York, or we would drive up from New Jersey. Like I'd pick them up there and we drive into New York. And it's like when you drive into New York, you turn into a completely different person. It's like a whole different gamut. And it's like we'd be chatting, whatever, driving, and all of a sudden I'd be like, motherfucker. And they're like, what is going on? They're like, Cindy, you cross the New York line and you start acting and driving all different. I'm like, you have to understand. I'm like, it's just like a thing. Either you got it or you don't. I'm like, don't be scared. I'm like, just let me do my thing. Courtney's hard. She's not hard. She's tough, like mentally tough. I think she's real mentally tough. Right? I know she does. We love you too, Court. So much fun. I'm sure your live is going to be so much fun tonight. So are you going on at 8? Because what I'll do, make sure you text me too. Actually, after this, I'll call you real quick. I'm about how you know she can fight. I mean, I'm sure she can. Are you trying to push her buttons? I got to get a little more coffee here, guys. Hold on. I got to pour a little more coffee. Oh. I got to heat it up. Oh, need my coffee today. I don't think I put enough espresso in it. I got my Christmas candle lit. Okay, good. Yes. Definitely text me before you go on. Oh, stop. Your record will tell you. Well, that's okay. I spent the night in jail myself, so it's all right. A dare. No, I brew it in the morning, but like I'm up at like 6:30 in the morning to take the kids to school, and be the good mother that I am, despite what other people want to say about it. So I have the percolator. So I brew it in the percolator. And sometimes when everybody's in the hustle and bustle in the morning, it gets unplugged. So it was just brewed this morning, but I like my coffee extra, extra hot. Like I want it to burn my tongue. So that's why everything I do, like honestly, like I use the microwave for nothing other than like to reheat like my coffee because it's hot, but I want it hotter. That's why. You're so funny. Because a lot of times I'll brew it like that and then I unplug it and I let it cool down and then I make iced coffee with it too. Like I'll make it extra strong. got to be like, it just doesn't stay hot enough for me. I don't know. That's just me. Now it's like boiling hot. Pull it out of here and I'll burn my tongue probably. That's also because I put a little bit of milk in it too. See, now it's like piping hot and I'll probably burn my tongue. Oh yeah, perfect. Boiling hot. Ugh. Well, I'm excited for your live tonight, Court. I'm very excited for your live tonight. Well, I hope everybody has a good day today. I'm not going to stay on here too long. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. I'll leave this one nice and short. Court, can I call you after this real quick? Just because I had something that I wanted to ask you. I can't remember, but I'm sure as soon as I get off of here, I'll think of it. But are you free for a couple minutes to chat? Trying not to burn my mouth there. It's nice to see you too. I'm about. All right, perfect. All right. Let me do that. I just wanted to check in real quick, guys. Like I said, I wasn't going to go on for long today, but I wanted to just check in with everybody. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. And I will see you guys later. Definitely make sure that you guys check out Courtney's channel tonight. She's going live. I think it's going to be fun. Yes, and I would love to panel up with you. I think that would be so fun. So, Dare, you're so funny. Yes, we can all have you can have your addictions. And those are good addictions to have. Those are very good addictions. So, all right, guys, I'm signing off for now. I love you all a long time. I will see everybody hopefully in courts tonight around 8 o'clock. And we'll talk again soon. All right, thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. Love yous.